Let me see what this is, bro.
A lot of you have seen the film.
Someone found Epstein in a Disney movie? Ooh, wait a minute. Holy react. This might be a good react.
Enchanted with Amy Adams. I know that the film was a staple in my household when I was a child, and it's an incredibly cute film. Basically, a cartoon princess is thrown
You spelled Miho wrong, Urgent.
to the real world and is forced to deal with the realities of the actual imperfect world that we live in. But what if I told you that Jeffrey Epstein had a direct connection to the film and was potentially even referenced in the movie years before he was exposed? Real quick before we begin today, be sure to leave me a comment to let YouTube know that people are watching the show. Like the video, let me know your thoughts on this. It's incredibly important to hear from you guys, but I want to make this short and sweet, so let's get into it.
Do we even react to this? Yes or no, chat? Do we even react to this? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Do we react to this?
So I'm going to play the ending here of Enchanted, and I'm not going to use any of the audio because obviously there are copyright issues, and I might flip the video.
So there's like 5 people saying yes, so we're doing it. Urgent, your opinion doesn't matter.
It just depends. YouTube is so weird with copyright, but just check out this clip. So you can see this is the ending of the film. They're at some sort of a... I haven't seen this movie in forever. They're making bridal gowns or gowns for little kids. And here we go. We see a lot of little girls in princess outfits. They're surrounding the princess. Now the scene changes and bang. What do you see right there? Let's do a zoom in. Up top right here, Epstein's books.
Alright, he's pushing it a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. He's pushing it a little bit.
Epstein's books.
Pushing it a little
There
bit.
you can get kind of a closer look. Old, new, rare, whatever. I can't see that word. Epstein's. A lot of you have seen the film Enchanted with Amy Adams. Girls in princess outfits. They're surrounding the princess. Now the scene changes and bang.
Had to check if it said April 1st, because I wanted to make sure.
What do you see right there? Let's do a zoom in. Up top right here, Epstein's books. Epstein's books.
That's a little...
Right there you can get kind of
They're pushing it a little bit with
Old,
this, I'm not gonna lie.
Rare, whatever. I can't see that word. Epstein's books.
They're pushing this one a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
What initially caught my interest is the fact that a lot of people were talking online about how this shot, just not to nitpick, but it literally transitions from a group of little girls to a bookstore called Epstein's.
Here's the follow from Wids.
And, you know,
Wides Hunt.
there are a lot of people named Epstein
Let me bust a quick nut. Kango jerk me off. Okay, nice.
out there. And I know that there are going to be people out there that say, Colin, there are a ton of people with the name Epstein. Let's see. How many people are named Epstein? Well, actually, I mean, that's not that many. 12,952 individuals. It's the 2,786th most common surname. But yeah, there's thousands of people named Epstein in the world.
Wait a minute.
It's reasonable to
Chad,
believe
did y'all see
that
it?
people named Epstein
Enhance.
in the world. It's reasonable to believe that there might be an Epstein's books in New York City where the film takes place. But
Kango, why are you so cute?
It's incredibly strange.
I have
Let
no
me
idea,
show you
bro.
now some photos from the Epstein files. So I don't know if you've seen these before, but
Kango, or not Kango, Cruz, I can't see links.
these are pictures found in the files.
Can't see
that
links
show
if you're not a mod or a
Epstein
VIP.
And a group
VIP.
of, I don't know if they're survivors or people that are tied into Epstein.
God, I feel like shit.
On the set of a film. Now, specifically, when we get to this portion of the photos, we can see this man whose identity is unredacted, Jeffrey Epstein right here, and then I believe this is Karina Shuliak, Epstein's girlfriend at the time of his death, if you believe he's dead. And yeah, you can see Epstein's
Hey, I'll click my link, so we just didn't hear a fucking word that I said. Cruz, I can't see links, bro.
out with this guy. Here they are again from behind. Here's Epstein and Karina. Here's this giant set that they've constructed for this film. I
I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Sean Bean, is that his name? The guy from Game of Thrones at first, but I think...
You're an idiot. Hey, dude, if you keep saying I'm an idiot and check my whispers, I'm not gonna check them. Like, how do I tell you, bro? Like, how do I fucking tell you, bro? Like, you know, you gotta learn how to be nice to people, bro. Learn how to be nice to people before I fucking open up your links, bro. Wait, the Steens got me? Wait, am I actually effing? Am I actually effing? There it was. Am I back? Look, could you use as a history of doing this? Of doing what? Your whole engine just turned off? They're trying to what's it called? They're trying to silence me, chat.
Guide to girls. Here they are in the workshop.
They're trying to silence me,
Epstein
chat.
Again with this guy. Oh, we'll come back to that. Epstein with some redacted women. Epstein and the guy. I mean, there's so many pictures. This guy's obviously close with Epstein. And this is Epstein and Karina. So we need to go back to this. This is an image.
Don't let them silence me. I will never let them silence me.
Epstein's girlfriend, in the executive producer's chair. Well, before we get to that, we have to show you what the film is. You can see, I think this was a pilot for a TV show called Edge. Yep, a 2015 show called Edge. As you can see, there are the writers, there's the director, the cast.
Bro, we get it, bro.
Producers. We've got Barry Josephson. Okay, so this is Barry. Take a good look at this guy right here. Some photos of Barry.
Is he Jewish?
Barry's a powerful Hollywood guy, Hollywood type. And if we circle back to these photos, who's this guy?
That would be Barry.
That's Barry Josephson right here. Here's a little flip between. I mean, he's a little bit older there, but this was over 10 years ago.
Hey, Kango, sending hate from Bangladesh. Cool, bro.
With Epstein, here they are in the tent. I mean, clearly this Barry guy is good friends with Epstein. You can just tell by the body language, the demeanor. I mean, just the fact that Epstein was invited to the working...
I said silence, geek boy, bro. Keep talking to me, bro. Hey, fix your fucking internet before you speak to me like that, bro.
Set
all right?
Production in general.
Fix your internet before you speak to me like that.
The two were decently close. And
Kango,
if you go
what's
into
up?
the Epstein files,
what's up,
Barry
Void
Josephson
Kitten?
actually had a long and lengthy documented relationship with Epstein. You can see
my internet's actually
here are
fixed.
some
I
emails
don't believe
between
it.
Barry and somebody in Epstein's world. Hey Barry, can you meet Jeffrey at 12:45 p.m. on the corner of Lex and 83rd?
I don't think that much people like Cruz.
You'll walk one
I ain't worried about him.
block to a pizza place. This is in June of 2018. Here's another from October 2017. A message chain between Barry Josephson, the producer, and Leslie Groff, Epstein's main assistant, the woman who worked for him. They're talking about trying to find the mysterious blank, making introductions. Here's another email from 2010 from Jeffrey to Barry.
He didn't show up for the date. His fam said no right before he was supposed to leave. I went and watched the movie alone. I'm sorry to hear that, Presley. It gets better, I promise.
I pushed my flight to 4:15 for a morning meeting. Let me know if I can see you before I head out. It'd be great to catch up.
Dude, I feel like I genuinely feel like shit, bro.
That's 2010. Epstein and this Barry guy meeting up, catching up. Here's a message from 2013 between Barry Josephson and Jeff Epstein. You can see this is Epstein's email. Another email. I mean, we could go through these all day. Basically, you can see here Epstein writes to Barry, glad to see it blank. Still has not even had a walk-on. Please take care of it. Barry says, I'll definitely reach out whenever I film anything. Hope you're thriving. And as always, thanks for saving me. So Epstein saved this producer, showing at this point that they've had a working relationship. Epstein writes back, thanks. So it's 2012. Here's another from 2017. Just exchanging messages between Barry Josephson, Leslie Groff, Epstein's assistant. They have a very documented relationship. That is obvious at this point. But crazily enough, Barry, it seems like, actually set Epstein up with a young woman. So here is an email from 2000.
Wait, so, oh shit. What the fuck?
11. Barry writes, Jeffrey, I'll be in Miami shooting The Finder, a spinoff of Bones for Fox, February 22nd through March 4th. Will you be in New York before or after that? Best, Barry. And then Epstein cryptically writes back, any amazing women in their early 20s that would like to be an assistant? Question mark. And Barry says, for you correct, in New York City only or New York City and travel. And then we have this email Epstein says both. Sorry for all the typos. So New York City and travel.
What's good, Beanie?
And Barry writes back to Jeffrey Epstein, I have the girl. Her name is blank. She worked for me on 2 films. Young, attractive, insane rack, smart, although not a genius, but very efficient. Will do anything and tight-lipped, period, end of story.
That shit is
so Epstein's
weird,
asking
bro.
this film producer for a girl to become a assistant of his.
That shit is
And
weird,
we know
bro.
what that means in Epstein's world. It could be one of his assistants, like the women that worked with Epstein, like Leslie Groff, any of those individuals. Could also mean a potential victim, somebody who can assist Epstein in his operation. And I just find it really eerie that he refers to her as young, attractive, with an insane rack, will do anything and tight-lipped, period. Meaning, this girl is young and attractive and is down to do anything, and she won't tell anybody about what she's doing.
Bro, that shit
To
is
me,
weird, bro. That shit is actually weird.
Really suspicious and strange. And, I mean, what do you make of that? Clearly, this is talk of setting up a young, unknowing girl with Jeffrey Epstein, the super predator. And keep in mind, guys, this is 2011 when this is going on. This is after Epstein got out of prison and was all over the news for allegedly, at the time, because it wasn't proven, allegedly trafficking and women and victimizing dozens of kids and teenagers. And he served his prison sentence. I mean, Jeffrey wasn't as famous back then, but he was all over the news when this happened. This was a pretty big story. Like, it was covered on mainstream media. He was a notable person back then. So obviously Barry knew what happened with Jeffrey. He knew he was a pervert. He knew he went to prison. He knew he was accused of trafficking girls. And Jeffrey asks him for a girl. And he agrees. And he even says, I have the girl. Young, attractive, insane rack. Will do anything and tight-lipped, period. End of story.
That shit's wild.
So, and then this email chain finishes
Like,
out.
bro,
This is a
how do
different
you
document. I hate how they organize the file.
How the fuck do you just, like, send this to somebody on Gmail? Like,
Epstein
please
says,
tell me,
Where
bro.
is she? Where is the girl? And he says, Los Angeles, she just finished a film. Want her contact info, or should I have her call you? So, we can assume that Barry Josephson set Epstein up with this young girl
Ooh, I
with,
feel
as he
cold,
says, an
bro.
amazing rack who's tight-lipped, who won't tell anybody about what Epstein does to her or puts her through. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I showing you these photos of this Barry Josephson guy with Epstein? This is, 3 or 4 years after that email was sent, by the way. Why am I showing you how close they are on set? Why am I pointing this out? They're sitting right next to each other with that damn creepy smile. Why is this a thing? Why is Epstein with this guy? And why am I pointing out that Barry Josephson is a...
Kango with the mangoes, how's life been? Bro, I feel awful. I feel sick. I thought I was going to feel better today. Still feel like so weak and lighthearted. Just feel awful, bro. Go to the hospital? I'm not going to the hospital. Call me, Kango, call me after stream. I'm not calling you after stream.
important, and he's a main character in the story. He's an executive producer. Well, that would be because Barry Josephson. Let's just take one little.
I gotta show you something. Just send it to me.
Hole. Enchanted. Here's the movie. That's because Barry Josephson was one of 2 producers.
What?
So there he is. So I don't know. That's the end of this rabbit hole. That's where this goes. But I want to rewatch that end scene of Enchanted one more time, knowing what we know now, with the transition in the film of all of the children, the young girls in dresses, to Epstein's books.
What the
And the producer,
fuck?
one of 2 producers of that film, provided Epstein with a young girl, tight-lipped, who won't say anything. Do you think that this is just a coincidence? Do you think that the bookstore just
That shit's
happened
actually
to
wild,
be
dude.
named Epstein's Books in New York City, mind you? And if truly Barry Josephson did include this as an Easter egg referencing his buddy Epstein,
Wait, Beanie, what did you just send me?
was he putting this in a kid's movie at the exact time that Jeffrey Epstein was under fire
A good
for
channel?
sex trafficking. Those are questions that we just
Bro, I'm getting
do
like
not have
cold.
answers to. We will not have answers to. And it just goes to show, for me, in my opinion, somebody should be knocking on the doors of all of these people and interviewing every single one of them. Like, what do you mean the FBI investigators never interviewed even this Barry Josephson guy? He's clearly talking about setting up Epstein with a girl who can keep secrets,
I'm
a
getting
young,
like- I'm
attractive
getting like,
girl who's down to do
goosebumps. I'm
anything
so
to be
cold.
one of Epstein's assistants.
Real
who
question
did
is,
a
where
lot
are
of
these girls
terrible
at now?
things on their
In the
own, just
movie?
assistants, but also, I mean, we know that Epstein was running an operation. So why are we not even investigating this one lead? Why is the story dying? Why is nobody continuing to talk about Jeffrey Epstein? Those are questions that, you'll need to answer for yourself. Thank you for tuning in today for this short rabbit hole dive. I'm sure
Good,
that
Lex,
there's a
how are
lot
you
more
doing?
that we could get into here, but I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in because I thought this was really compelling, especially with the connection between Josephson and Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, it's too on the nose to...
Good, how are you? I'm feeling like, I feel ass, bro. I still feel sick. I don't know what's going on. Holy shit. I'm getting like goosebumps and stuff.
ignore. And I know,
I feel
people
weak,
might say,
bro.
You're reaching and this seems insane, but is it that insane? Really, is it that insane? We know that predators, especially people like Epstein, they would put it all out there and let people know what they were doing. It's almost like a sick game. Like, here's what
Honestly,
we're up
Chad,
to.
I
We're
might
getting
even stream
away with
early
things
again.
right in
I
your
feel like
face.
ass,
So,
bro.
yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back very soon with another video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let people know about this channel. My name's Colin Brown. Keep that tinfoil hat on. Stay safe.
I just got over a sickness. Bro, what do you gotta show me, bro? Show it to me. Send it to me.
Suspicious, question everything, and I'll see you guys next time.
W video. Fuck, I feel like ass, bro. I feel like dog shit.